so I'm here today. I'm excited to be sharing my 2021 best side hustles. This is good. This is how you can actually make some extra money, guys. So stay tuned and watch the entire thing. Every app that I tell you about, any side hustle that I tell you about in this video will be linked down below. So check the links down below to sign up for any of them. So there's no complete order, but I do have some that I like doing more than others. So let's get started. Also, I wanted to preface that this is one where you can actually make money, not doing like those dang surveys that you make like 2 cents. This is stuff where you actually can make some dollars and some actual good money. And who doesn't love money? Who doesn't want some extra money? They're basically all side hustles, so you can basically do them whenever you want. They're very flexible and they're here to make you extra money, not technically really be a full-time job unless you really want to make them your full-time job. So let's get into it. My favorite of all time is Shipt. However, I know Shipt and Postmates, Uber Eats are really big right now, but I want to kind of compare them to after I tell you why I like Shipt first. So Shipt is a app that you can use to grocery shop for people. Target owns it. So there's only a few stores you can shop with, but people buy through their app and then you can pick it up. You gotta sign up. I think it takes a little while because you have to do like a little orientation and like do a few classes to know what produce to pick up, stuff like that. Super simple. So you really just grocery shop for people. Sometimes if it's just a drop off type thing, they bring all of the groceries out into your car and you just drop it off. I've done that a few times, made a good amount of money, and I just did a Shipt order the other day with like 20 items, super close to my house. Literally, I think it took me less than 5 minutes to drive to the store and then all the way to her place. So super easy, and I made 25 bucks for that. I made $20 base pay, and then I also made a $5 tip. So they can also tip you, which is super nice. I personally like Shipt better because it's more bang for your buck, because you're not driving 10 million places getting food, dropping it off, because that's super quick. You make like, I feel like a little bit, but I'd rather put a little more effort into a shopping trip at Shipt and getting 25 bucks in 40 minutes rather than driving all over the places doing Uber Eats and making about the same as well. If you have better experience with that, but that's my experience with it, is I would drive so many places and still just get like $15 in an hour just because all the driving was so much. And I was like, okay, I like Shipt because you can kind of know how much you're going to make already. And then obviously the extra will be the tip that they tip you. My big thing is going to the rich neighborhoods because they're going to be tipping you a lot more money. There's been some houses that I've dropped stuff off, helped them carry it in, and they have big houses, and some tip me pretty well, pretty nice. I did, however, also have a lady tip me really well just in a normal house because she has done Shipt before. She's like, I know how it works. I really appreciate this. So she tipped me like, I think like 20 or 40 bucks. I can't remember. It was a lot. I think 20 bucks or more. I can't remember. But I'm like, holy crap, okay. I've made hundreds of dollars on this app. I love Shipt. I love to be able to just go on my app and kind of pick when I want to work or see a really nice one and be like, okay, gotta go for an hour, bye. I also like to kind of categorize them and do it for like a few hours so I can make a good amount of money. If you get over 10 orders working with Shipt, they let you do double orders, so you can do 2 orders at one store and then just go drop them off, and that saves a lot of time too. I love that feature, so I highly recommend doing Shipt if you're wanting some good money and you're not wanting to drive all around as much as you would with Uber Eats and Postmates. So my next one, kind of preluded to that, is Uber Eats, Postmates, really any food app that people order food off of, you can deliver to them. I've done it a few times, but like I mentioned, I like Shipt a little better because I'm not driving thousands of places, and I feel like people kind of tip a little bit better when you're just getting their groceries instead of just fast food, because that can just be anyone. So you can make money from that. I know a lot of people do Postmates, Uber Eats, and it looks fun and I do like it, but I also get hungry too when the food is in my seat because I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So I do recommend doing that as well if you want like another extra income and stuff like that, or if you like delivering food more, stuff like that. It's really nice with COVID is a lot of these delivering apps, you don't have to talk to them at all. You just put it on their doorstep and then leave. In the beginning, it kind of was like, oh yeah, you have to like hand it to them, say hi really quick, but it's nice that you can just deliver it and drop it off now. So Postmates, any delivery services you can do and get some extra money. And that's really nice because it's usually always busy, so that's something extra that you can do. And it does give you some wear and tear on your car, so do note that. But it's a good side hustle that you can do to get extra money for a trip, for an item that you want, really anything, or just to build up your savings. I kind of see it as my extra side hustle money that I make from Shipt. All these other apps is more of like, ooh, this is my fun money. Like I can splurge a little bit more on myself now. And obviously put a little bit in savings. So my next one is super fun. It's Rover. Rover's a really good one because you take care of pets. It's kind of like nannying, but you don't have to take care of the children. You just take care of the pets. You can do like cats, dogs. I think they had some other pets on there, and some of them want you to stay the night, some of them don't, so that's super nice, and you can make a pretty good profit off of those. And it's nice because you take care of dogs and animals. Like, how great is that? And if they have 2 dogs or more than 1 animal, you get extra money for going to one place as well. So it's a really nice one, and that takes a little bit to sign up as well. So you can't make this money super quick, but you do have to apply all that fun stuff and be able to do it in a little bit. So I wouldn't say like, oh my gosh, if you're in dire need of money, sign up them for now, but know that it's not going to be super quick money like the next day that you can start doing. Rover is good because it really helps give you that protection too, because they kind of give you an app to message on. It's not their real phone number, as well as Shipt and those delivery services for food. So it's really nice. It protects you, and it's extra money. You get to play with dogs, you get to go to their house, go to someone else's house. It's kind of fun. So that's another option. My next one is Rakuten. This one's so nice, and I feel like a lot of people don't utilize this. And if you're a hardcore online shopper or just a mediocre online shopper, anyone, use Rakuten. You literally get money back for money you're already going to spend. I usually get the most money accrued during the holidays because that's when I'm buying so many gifts. And it's so nice because they send you a check every 4 months or so. So it's every season, and you get the money, you can deposit it into your bank account, and you basically got money for shopping and money for already spending the money you were going to spend anyway. So they have different cashbacks per store. So let's say Sephora usually goes like 6 to 8%, and you get 6% back of what you spend in the store. So in the store or online, I know they do a big online. They have been kind of incorporating in-store purchases, but I haven't really done that. I usually just do it when it's online, but they do 3 to 6% cash back. So say you get 6% cash back during the holidays, you spend $100, you get $6 back. That's a lot. Even if it's not easy math like that, they do all the math and you get it into your account and can kind of see how much you accrue before they send out that next check. Every once in a while, they do like 10% cash back or even like 20% cash back, stuff like that. So super nice. It's nice to be able to make money on stuff you're already spending, and it's nice, a little paycheck you get every once in a while. I kind of forget about it a lot, so once they do send the paycheck, I'm like, ooh, fun little bonus for me that I could put into my bank account. They do have a really good referral program. If you refer friends and family, I think you get 20 to 30 bucks back on your account, and then they send you that check later. Obviously, if you like collected more, they'll send you that too, but that's like one of the biggest referral bonuses I've seen on any app or any services that I've used. So that's really nice as well. So if you use it and some of your friends or family aren't using it yet, get them onto that and you get a nice referral bonus on there. Okay, my next one is Ibotta. I feel like this is getting more popular as time goes by. I use it a little bit, not as hardcore as some of these other side hustles. So Ibotta is nice because you get money back for purchases that you made in store. I highly recommend linking all the accounts that you have so you don't have to manually do everything. You have to manually put in like coupons and stuff, which is a little tedious. So I usually just do it to the stores that I have my account linked to. So for example, with Target, I've had a lot of like 10 cents back just by clicking the button because I shop at Target all the time because I work there. With any receipt that you put on there, so like I buy something and it kind of goes through there. So like I bought a $2.50 like little meal or something to eat for lunch, and I got 10 cents back for that. So it's like, it takes a little bit extra work, I would say, than other apps like that. So use that to your advantage, but I wouldn't like hardcore use that, but it's something extra that you can do. And I think once you get to 20 bucks or 10, I'll show you on here, you can cash out. So that's super nice. As you can see, one of my friends got like over $100 from them, which is super cool. And like with Rakuten, if you're already going to spend the money, might as well get some of that money back. My next one is Fetch Rewards. This is a huge app where you just scan all the receipts you have from any grocery store and like retailers, stuff like that, that they are affiliated with. This is super nice because you kind of get points to be able to redeem for gift cards. This is kind of more of a longer term gain, but I just do it because I'm like, I shop all the time, collect my mom's receipts, and can get those points racked up. It's just a small fun thing that I can do. I don't really take advantage of that as much as I do with Shipt and the other ones that give you cold hard cash. But this is nice to kind of do on the side and then realize, oh, I have this many points. I can get a gift card now to go splurge on something at Target or Sephora, random shops like that. They have a whole bunch of gift cards there. They even have MasterCard, Visa gift cards, so you can spend on whatever the heck you want. So I think that's a nice extra fun thing you can do. And like I mentioned, I like to do some of that extra side hustles so I can splurge on myself and buy something extra that I want. So I think Fetch Rewards, out of all of the scanning apps that I've used for your receipts, was one of the best ones because you don't have to do anything. You just scan it and they do it all for you, which I like. My next one is Gas Buddy. I've talked about this in my last video, but I wanted to mention this again because I really do like Gas Buddy. They send you a nice card, you set it all up, and you get a PIN. It's called a driver's ID. It only works, I think, at Shell locations or like off-brand Shell locations, stuff like that. So just note that, and you get 5% cash back on every single time you get gas. You can also pair it with Fuel Saver from Hy-Vee, stuff like that. So it's nice that you save 5% every time you get your gas, and it just takes it off your card. So you really don't have to do anything, which is nice. It really helps not having to take extra steps. So I do love that aspect of it. And obviously, everyone has to get gas all the time, unless you have Tesla and you got money. So all of us other people have to get gas all the time, and it's nice to save that and know that I can always save 5% on my gas. My next one is doing Uber and Lyft. I personally have never done Uber and Lyft, but I know it's very secure, it's very good for money, and I potentially might do it this summer, who knows. But with COVID, I feel like it might be kind of hard. Anyways, Uber and Lyft's a really good company to do because you just drive people around and get money, and I'm pretty sure they can tip you as well. So if on a Friday, Saturday night, where probably it's most popular to use those services, is go on there and do that, and you can make a whole bunch of money in 4 or 5 hours. And it's nice because you can clock in whenever you want and clock out, and I know sometimes they have like extra bonuses, stuff like that. So definitely, if you are into that type of stuff and you have a car that works well, I would suggest doing Uber and Lyft, because then you can make extra money for having a car that you already have and do something fun and get some extra money and talk to different people. That would be kind of interesting too. The next side hustle I have, I've also never done this, but I know a lot of people do this. A lot of people buy mortgages and then rent out some of the rooms in their house or rent out their basement. Even if you don't have a mortgage, you could rent out some of spaces that you have for people to live in. So an apartment, I don't know why I would say it like that. So yeah, if you have a big apartment, then you can have an extra room if someone lived there in another room. Or if you have a house, you can rent out some of your rooms or your basement so you can get some extra money on the side. And like I mentioned, a lot of people buy mortgages and then rent out some of their rooms or their basement in their house, and their mortgage is basically paid off every month, and they're basically living at their house for free, getting their mortgage paid off. So that's super nice, and that's something extra you can do if you do have a pretty big house and you realize that you're not using some of that room. You can do that as well. The next biggest side hustle I feel like has been around for such a long time and is a surefire way to get money. You can nanny or babysit. That's obviously if you like taking care of kids, if you like children. So definitely get on those apps that let you find people that need people to watch their children. I've seen some people be at home nannies, so they like spend the night there, they live there, so that's super cool. And then if you know any friends or family, and you can reach out to them and be like, hey, are you looking for a nanny, or any people that you know looking for a nanny, kind of reach out to that, or get on those websites that help match you to people who are. With that though, you may need some certifications to kind of show the parent that you know what you're doing, such as like a CPR license, stuff like that. So make sure that you know that ahead of time. So if you don't have some of that, then I would maybe do some of the other side hustles. But if you already do because of the job you're at, I would say that's an easy side hustle to do. Maybe even it's just picking up kids from school, dropping them off at home, or picking them up after school. Quick things like that you could do to make some extra money. That doesn't take too much time out of your day. And then this is a bonus. I know I said there's only 10, but my kind of bonus is, and I don't know if you consider this a side hustle or not, but doing rewards programs with companies that you shop at already. So with Target, with all these other ones, I know Target has the cartwheel type stuff, and you can get money back for using a card that's not the red card, because I know some people don't want the red card. So if you scan the app, you get actual money back on everything that you purchase with a different card or cash. That racks up, and you can use that like a gift card on there. I know McDonald's has really good rewards. A lot of food places have good rewards that after a certain amount too, that you get free stuff. I know American Eagle has really good rewards. I get a lot of $5 and $10 reward cards on there. There's just so many. I could even make a separate video of what apps do the best rewards. If you want that, let me know down below. But I use that kind of as a side hustle thing because I'm like, I gotta like get all my rewards so I can get free stuff and free food. Who doesn't love free food, free clothes, stuff like that? So if you don't sign up for some of the places that you like to shop at a lot or buy food from a lot, I would highly recommend getting their rewards program because it pays off at the end. It's always free usually. I don't know anyone that is not free. So then you can get money back and get free food, free clothes. It's the best. So I hope you guys liked watching this. Please comment down below any side hustles you've done that you've liked that you can recommend to everyone. I would love to know, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys!